I asked some of the artists who took part in the Inspiration and the Art of Living Black workshop about their experience with the workshop. This is what they had to say.
It's been a year since the workshop, but my memories are still very, very fresh, because I remember feeling a sense of dread, maybe even fear as I was driving there, wondering what have I gotten myself into. And that fear kind of dissolved for various reasons. One, once I got to the setting and there were other Art of Living Black artists there, so there was that feeling of community and camaraderie, and I felt like, okay, these people are familiar. They're doing this too, so it must be okay. But secondly, just talking to Edwin, and Edwin was very open in sharing the techniques that he was using with his camera, so that helped me to relax a little bit. And just Joan and her warmth, it was just, I saw pretty quickly that it was an inviting setting. And the actual exercises, though, continued to be challenging, because it's not something that I do a lot. It really stretched me to think more than I had about what did inspire me.
Having the art supplies and being able to process about what we get inspired from. I was aware of what I got inspired from, but I really did enjoy being able to draw and do these wonderful colors and markers and some. It made me think about my grandma. I remember, being the first time, so it was quite enjoyable. And then it was just brought to my mind just a few minutes ago how we had an opportunity to act and be crazy and act chaotic and all of that, and I really enjoyed that. So it was a very inspiring. It was very inspiring, because every time I would come to these particular workshops, I would go home and create an enormous amount of art. So it was just a jump start for me.
When I first heard of it, I was really nervous. I'm not really into speaking about my artwork and stuff like that. I've done it because I know I have to. And I heard the idea. I was kind of nervous about it, but I really wanted to try it out. I knew it would be a good experience for everybody, and so it turned out to be bigger than I thought it was going to be. So it was a great experience in that sense, because I think it opened up a lot of people up about their own work, and I think that really made a difference and kind of changed how we how we look at ourselves and our artwork. I thought Joe was cool. I thought you guys would make a good tag team. And one doesn't handle it, the other one handles it. So I thought you guys worked well with each other. And it's kind of like also a little extra reinsurance too, having two people there and kind of having like a different take on the same thing. So I think that really kind of helped ease everything too. And also the fact that you guys contributed as well. So it wasn't just like us being out there on our own. It's kind of like you show what you went through and kind of went through it with us. So it wasn't just like us on the spot. It was kind of like everybody together. So you didn't feel as shy or self-conscious when everybody was joined together. So.
I think you're talking about the thing where we told all our stuff, our stories and stuff. And did the artwork, yeah. Well, I was kind of surprised at being able to draw, because I don't usually draw. But I think the thing that was the most surprising to me was being able to say the stuff that I said about my life, because I hadn't really expected to do that. And, it's all part of the process of coming out about it, and, which is like, really important part of the healing process, just really being willing to say it happened. I didn't do anything wrong, and but yet there's so much fear around it, and I think a lot of people out there have had really bad things happen to them, and they don't want to talk about it. But yet, if we don't talk about it, it's never going to change, never going to get fixed, so I'm willing to do that.
Was there anything about the process that kind of put you at ease?
I think just deciding just being asked, I think it's really hard to talk about it spontaneously, but when somebody asks, then it's possible to do it. I think that really helped.
I actually thought of the Harlem Renaissance when we started, that whole Harlem Renaissance movement. I was like, man, this is great. This is like our Renaissance here in the Bay Area, man, group of artists, one common theme, show that's consistent, man, in a really good time period. I was like, yeah, this is great, man. So I was glad to be a part of it. I couldn't wait. You, Joan, and Evan, you guys were good, man. I thought the questions were great. I thought the whole concept with us doing the sketch, I liked the trick you guys did, because when I went on YouTube and I saw my interview, and I was like, because we had the green background behind us, remember? And then you had me in the gallery, in the main gallery. I'm sitting there going, yeah, I'm getting old. My memory must be leaving me. I don't remember doing an interview in the gallery, you know. And then I ran into Jason Austin. We doing the show together. And he told me, he's like, yeah, man, they put the gallery behind you, all digital. I'm like, what? That was a neat trick, man. I liked it. I was like, yeah, okay, this is the 21st century, all right, you know. So, but overall, man, it's good job. I really appreciate it. You know, I feel like everything is documented. You know, if something were to happen to me, I feel like, you know, hey, I did this interview, there's footage, I got artwork that's out there. I've been doing art for almost 20 years now, and this is a huge part in my career as an artist. This is part of my development. This is part of my documenting where I've been, and what I've done. So yeah, it's key. This is great. Good job.
My experience with the interview workshop was a grand experience. Inspiration in the art of living black. It was part of it was unexpected as far as the exercises that we did, sitting down and drawing at a table. I haven't done that in a long time, so that was kind of interesting. The acting out part of what we thought inspiration is, how that would be acted out or how that would look in the real world was kind of interesting as well. But it was definitely a positive experience. It forced me, or encouraged me, I should say, to kind of stretch my limits a little bit beyond my daily experience, and that was nice. And it's definitely had some after effects as far as thoughts that are inspired or have been inspired in my brain or sparked in my brain since then, as far as my work is concerned and how I view the world. And I want to thank Edwin and Joan for putting in their time and creativity and their own inspiration to the project. Thank you so much.
Well, when I came in, I didn't know what it was going to be like. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, what's going on? But I loved it because it was process-oriented. I've done a lot of that kind of thing, you know, human potential growth kind of things. And it just seemed to bring something out in people. I love not only doing it, but watching other people just going into almost this childlike state and reflection and creating the art. So I thought it was very well done and much appreciated. And what came out of it is just one of the most wonderful things I think that could happen to the art of living black. So thank you so much, Edwin.